My name's Craig Finlow. Got a background in landscape gardening and conservation as well. So I sort of blended the two together for my career and business, which has brought us to build this beautiful waterfall just a couple of years ago. The amount of wildlife that we get in here is just beautiful. A stressful day and you're a bit grumpy or whatever, you just got to sit out here for 10 minutes and it's gone. It really is a nice place to be. The other thing is the sound of the water. It's really peaceful and it takes you away from all the other sounds around you. The best thing we get out of it is seeing the kids really enjoy it, and to the point where they bring their friends out here to explore the garden as well. The idea was to make it blend into the landscape as much as possible. So we started off by digging out the creek bed and using all that soil to mound up the background and create that hill, if you like. We built it up with rocks to make it look more natural. We had all the trees and the shrubs and everything established, and it was just a matter of nestling the waterfall into that pre-built landscape. One of the most important parts of a water feature such as this is all the plants. So they provide a lot of cover for the insects, for the frogs and everything that lives in here. And they also oxygenate the water. We don't use any filters or anything, we just simply use the natural effects of the plants to do all that for us, and it works really well. Just trying to work with nature rather than against it. We have a lot of birds visit the garden, and because we've got such a variety of trees, shrubs, we've got the water, we've got a bit of everything, so we get some of the rarer species in here as well, like the spotted pardalotes, which are absolutely stunning. You get red-browed finches come in as well. They often come in for the water. We had a family of 30 of them all around here, taking their turns bathing and everything. It was just spectacular to watch. And of course we've got frogs breeding in here. We've got pollybonks breeding in here at the moment. We have had growling grass frogs make their way up from the creek into here and breeding in here. That was pretty special, being an endangered species. A water source in your garden, it doesn't need to be large like this. It can be much smaller. Just simply a shallow dish in the garden for the birds to splash in or feed off. Even I put in some water plants in the bowl as well, so it helps oxygenate the water and keeps it nice and fresh. A couple of little logs and sticks. So there's different heights for the little small birds to use to access the water. You can start with a small corner of the yard and build from there. The big thing I get from nature is to slow down. Our lives can get quite busy and you can get mixed up in that whole busy suburban life. But I think having access to nature in your life, especially in your own space, it's great for mental health. It really is a sanctuary in our backyard.